Hey everybody, it's Thursday and we have another math assignment today. All week we've been talking about lines and shapes. We started to begin the week with lines, different types of lines, and now we are looking at shapes. Yesterday we talked about quadrilaterals and the different types. Okay, we talked about parallelograms and parallel lines and rectangles and squares and rhombuses and trapezoids. If you missed that, please go back and review. It's always important that you try to review if you lose track. Today, we're going to talk about the types of triangles. Okay, because believe it or not, there's different types of triangles. We're going to talk about 3 different types of triangles. Okay, and these are going to kind of be similar to what we've already learned about before. We have a right triangle, we have an acute triangle, and an obtuse triangle. And these words may sound familiar to you because back when we were learning about angles last week, we talked about right angles, acute angles, and obtuse angles, right? Remember those? Well, it's the same thing, but just in triangle form. Okay? So triangles can be classified by their angle measures. So a right triangle has one right angle. You can see it right here. This is a right angle, the L shape, okay? And it's in a triangle form. An acute triangle has 3 acute angles. All of its angles measure less than a right angle. So every angle in this triangle is acute. So this angle is acute here. This angle is acute here. And then this angle is acute. So that would make it an acute triangle. It's less than 90. An obtuse triangle has one obtuse angle, which the obtuse angle would be right here. This is the obtuse angle. One angle has a measure greater than a right angle. So we remember that obtuse angles have a measure of more than 90. Let's see what this YouTube video has to say.
What is 3 plus 4? Check your answer here to earn fun pets.
Isosceles triangles have 2 equal sides. Like this mountain we're about to climb. And since one angle's over 90 degrees, an obtuse triangle is what we see. If you add up every angle, there are 180 degrees in a triangle. If the length is equal on every side, say it's equilateral like this roadside. And since every angle's less than 90 degrees, an acute triangle it will also be. If you add up every angle, there are 180 degrees in a triangle. Skateboard ramps are your scene, with 3 different sides, they're called scalene. That triangle would also be called right, if a 90-degree angle is inside. If you add up every angle, there are 180 degrees in a triangle.
There are 2 ways to classify triangles, by their sides and their angles. Like sails out on the high seas, can't be right or isosceles. Or look at the good in this goose,
triangle.
All right, so that talked a little bit about the triangles. So remember, we're looking at obtuse, acute, and right. Let's do some practice. So I'm going to go through with you which type of triangle these are, and then you'll do some on your own. So let's take a look at number 3. Number 3 looks like either a right angle, an obtuse triangle, or an acute triangle. So when I look at this triangle looks like it has acute angles. These angles look like they are less than 90, so this is an acute triangle. I'm looking at this angle right here where the lines are. Number 4, this also looks like an acute triangle because the angles here are less than 90. It looks like this triangle, it looked like the triangle actually in the video. Number 5 is a right triangle. And how I know that, I have my right angle right here with the box. That is a right triangle. Number 6, this is an obtuse triangle because you can clearly see that this is an obtuse angle in here. It's greater than 90 degrees. Okay? So now it's your turn. So for 7 through 15, you're going to tell me what kinds of triangles these are. Are these right triangles? Do you see the right angle? Do you see the 90 degrees? Okay. Do you see obtuse angles? Do you think this is an obtuse triangle? Or do you see acute angles and do you think this is an acute triangle? Okay. Make sure you look at the lines because those are the angles that they want you to look at. So like for number 10, they want you to look at this line right here. Do you think this is an acute angle, an obtuse angle, or a right angle? And then you would determine what kind of triangle that is. Number 11, same thing. Number 12, they want you to look at this angle right here. Number 13, I see something that makes me think something. I see this box. Okay, what kind of angle is that if it has the box? This flag and then this shape of the roof. What type of triangle is that? So you're either going to write right triangle, obtuse triangle, or acute triangle. And that's it. Okay, so I will put the word bank up. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you guys soon.